Hey, we're going to talk about Corey Feldman's truth campaign in light of his recent accusations against some of the Hollywood elite. Also, we're going to talk about the Magnum PI Reboot and tons more retro news coming up. What up to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia news show that's all about current pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. So, unless you've been under a rock lately, you've heard all about the drama surrounding the famous 80s actor Corey Feldman's intent to oust the movie industry. This isn't the first time Corey has tried to let the public know about the pedophile activity that's been going on in the entertainment industry. Back in 2013, in an interview on The View with Barbara Walters, Corey stated that as a child, he and Corey Haim were sexually abused. And he went on to say, there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working. They're still out there, and they are some of the richest, most powerful people in the business. Right after his statement, Barbara Walters cuts him off and said, "You're damaging an entire industry." Where does this lady come off saying this? Because she's a part of the industry. I'm a little bit in shock right now because before researching this story, I never knew about this interview. And the only thing I saw about Corey on TV recently was when he did a performance with his band on The Talk. And even they were critical of him and his band. Well, Corey just put out a YouTube video on October 25th expressing his concerns about the pedophilia problems and that he is intending to raise money in an Indiegogo campaign and make a documentary to expose the people that sexually abused him and Corey Haim as children. In the video, he explains that after him coming out and about his plan to identify the pedophiles to the public, in the last few days he has been chased by cars, some band members have left his band in fear of their lives, and he needs to raise funds to protect him and his family during the filming of the documentary. He also talks about how he wants to do this for the thousands of children that he knew were also in this environment that have also been sexually assaulted. And to that I say to Corey, just do it, man. If you really do care about stopping this, and it seems that you really do, you just need to come out and tell the public who these perverts are, what they did to you, and do not give the media and these pedophiles the time to prepare for your movie's revelations. Starting a campaign and taking this long drawn out approach to dealing with this issue is not the right way to do it. The longer that you take, the more children that are going to be affected. So you need to get to it. I think that Corey has good intentions and he's just trying to take what he thinks is the best approach to resolving this sickness that's infested Hollywood. But I think that he just needs to act now. Until these horrible sick people are brought to justice, these kids that are currently in this situation are just going to continue to be affected. So what do you all think about Corey finally deciding to let the world know about who sexually assaulted him? I'd really like to know your thoughts on this. You can let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I'm going to link down below to his YouTube videos that talks about this further, as well as to his Indiegogo campaign in case you'd like to help him raise the funds that he needs for the documentary. And now let's move on to some retro TV news. The latest show in the reboot craze is Magnum PI. The reboot is being written by Peter Lenkov and Eric Guggenheim. Peter was involved in the Hawaii Five-0 reboot along with the MacGyver one, so he's no stranger to rebooting a series. Magnum PI first premiered in 1980 and ran for 8 seasons. The new show will be an updated version of the original, where Thomas Magnum is a decorated ex-Navy SEAL who, after returning home from Afghanistan, has decided to use his military skills to become a private investigator. The premise is that Magnum will have a team of other ex-military that join him in solving crimes for people that have no one else to turn to. Also, the show will delve into their lives and explore the brotherhood forged by combat and how a veteran deals with returning to the civilian side of life after war. The show is going to be on CBS, which is also the same station that Tom Selleck's current show Blue Bloods is on. So we could possibly see him on the show as a cameo if the project does make it to production, that is. Reboots are still going strong this late into 2017 and there seems to be no stopping them. In fact, some other reboots currently in the works are Nancy Drew, Roswell, True Lies, The Jetsons, The Munsters, Starsky and Hutch, and even Party of Five. Man, there's so many reboots, I just don't know where to start. Are there any reboots that you'd like to see remade? Let me know which ones in the comment section down below. And probably my favorite news of the day is that there is a new Batman animated movie that just came out. And this just happens to be Adam West's final role he played in before his death. The animated movie is called Batman vs. Two-Face. And what's really awesome about this animated movie is that Adam West, Burt Ward, and Julie Newmar are reprising their roles of Batman, Robin, and Catwoman from the 1960s Batman series. Batman. The series was just released on DVD and Blu-ray on October 17th. So if you love the old 66 Batman, you have to check it out. And then I wanted to remind everybody, as if you don't already know, Stranger Things 2 is now out on Netflix. I haven't started watching it yet, but this weekend I will be binge watching the whole series. I'm excited to find out what happened to 11, and also see what cool nostalgia that we're going to see this new season. And then I just wanted to take a moment and recognize two great artists that we lost this last week. The first is Fats Domino, who at 89 years old passed away on October 24th. He was an amazing musician and singer, and some say that he was the real king of rock and roll. The next is Robert Guillaume, who played Benson on the 70s show Soap and died at the age of 89 as well. I didn't really watch him on Soap, but I did love his show Benson. Both of these guys were great entertainers, and we're gonna miss them. And on a personal note, I want to say that I've been really enjoying all the comments and conversations with you all. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me with the Retro Crunch channel. And I just wanted to let you know that I really do appreciate you for giving me your time when there are so many other channels that you could be watching on YouTube. And that's all the retro news that I have for you guys this week. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the current nostalgia news every Friday. And remember, when you wake up in the morning before you jump out of bed and hit that snooze button, if it ain't retro, it ain't